every time I talk about budget airlines, everyone always acts like they're so bad. So today I'm going to take you with me to Fly Frontier to see, is it really as bad as people say? Frontier had a promo where for 12 miles you could book a ticket, and for $1 extra I was able to choose my seat as well as get a free carry-on, which was helpful for me because although I do have takeoff luggage, sometimes it's a bit hard trying to pack everything in there. So this is honestly one of the best redemptions I've ever done. 12 miles, I've never booked a flight for less than, I want to say maybe 5,000 miles. 12 miles was absolutely a steal. I'm gonna do a quick clear check-in. Also, I want to say a quick shout out. I think his name is Joffrey. I'll make sure I tag him. But we are in a Discord together, and we are also mutuals on Instagram. And because of him, I have Frontier Silver status. So if I did not pay that extra $1, I would have been able to still pick my seat because of that Elite Silver status. Also, a fun fact, Frontier is literally the only airline I have status with. I will say, I'm at Miami Airport. I previously flew out of Miami when I was flying American. And this is the F terminal. From what I can see, it's a bit of a difference. This side of the airport does not look as updated, and I've also been told there is no lounges. It's about 2 something. My plane board at 4:15. I'm not gonna hold you, I'm a bit spoiled. I do like having lounge access, but I'm still happy that I left early because I could get some work done and I don't have to have the anxiety. If you watch me, you know I commonly cut it very close, and that's just not good for your heart. All that anxiety ain't good for you. But once I actually get to the gate, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. But on the way to the gate, there's these nice large windows where if you're into aviation and watching planes take off, there's a lot of space and opportunity for you to do that. People may be thinking, girl, you have all those points, why fly with Frontier? And my question to you is, why not? Like, I also have points with Frontier. As I said, this was only 12 points. Sometimes the availability just works. I've gotten tickets from Frontier for like as low as $19. And the one thing I don't want anyone to think is that just because they don't have credit card points or a lot of money, they can't travel. My very first flight was a Spirit flight, so I'm all about affordability and accessibility. So I'll continue to encourage my audience to fly Frontier, fly Spirit, fly EasyJet, because you're only on a plane for a short period of time. And then after that, you are in a new country or a new state and you can explore. I believe travel should be accessible, and budget airlines is one of the ways that it is. All right, so you have to do the customary walkthrough just to make sure your gate did not change and that the flight does exist. So we are here at F-17, taking flight 3322 to Raleigh-Durham. And as of now, we're on time. I will say, I've had Frontier flights be delayed, and the later you're traveling, the more of a chance you are to deal with delays. But I'm going to do a little lap around and figure out what food is here, because as y'all know, or maybe you don't, you do not get any refreshments on Frontier flights. So I have a water bottle that I'm going to fill up with water prior to the flight, and I'm going to get some food.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final boarding announcement for Sun Country Airlines flight.
Boarding time was supposed to be 4:15. We got started exactly at 4:15. So far, so good.
What do you think this process?
Do you live here, Ryan? Alright, so as y'all can see, I'm on the flight. I checked the seating chart. This is not a full flight, so I'm supposed to have this work to myself, which I love. So show y'all the seating area. So for reference, I'm about 5'5", 5'6". This is the kind of leg room I have. Pretty standard if you ask me. There is no entertainment. There's also, as you can see, no plugs. So one of the things that I did before I got here was make sure I charged my electronics. What else? Oh, there is no recline button. So there's no ability to recline your seat, but some people think that's a good thing, because I've seen on threads that people hate when you recline your seat. I'm a seat recliner immediately, as soon as I can. Let me see. Yeah, that is the space. Like I said, we started on time. I have faith that we'll arrive on time. Oh, so one of the things I did before I boarded the plane was fill up my water bottle, because you do not get any free snacks
Good afternoon
on
and welcome
board.
aboard flight 3322 with service to Raleigh. As you're making your way to your seat, we ask that you please step into your row and out of the aisle to allow other passengers behind you to reach their own seats. If you're traveling with any large roller bag, we ask that you please place it in any open overhead bin with the wheels of the handles facing outward. Keep in mind the overhead responsibility is located in the safety information card in one of our seat back pockets in front of you. If you are unable or you prefer not to perform those extra responsibilities, please let a flight attendant know and we'll be happy to receive you.
Another quick update. We are supposed to take off at 5. Our flight doors just closed. It's 4:49. So far, we're doing amazing with time. And as you can see, got the whole world to myself.